He was already great, already a legend. But now, by taking his 7th NASCAR Winston Cup championship and tying the record of the king, Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt has become a sports immortal. He epitomizes all that is great about NASCAR racing, yet he also transcends it. And today, he is our guest. But before Dale joins us on NASCAR Shop Talk, allow us to show you the never-before-seen items we're making available in honor of his 7th NASCAR championship. All absolutely new and not available anywhere else. Today, we celebrate Dale Earnhardt with this T-shirt and cap combo, as well as the sweatshirt and cap combo. Collectors will love this newly created 7-time champion collectible plate and pocket knife. This classic Stetson 7-time championship hat is sold separately or complemented by this number 3 car Western belt buckle. And a strictly limited work of art by Sam Bass is offered here today for the first time ever. But first up today, from world-famous designer Jeffrey Hamilton, this unbelievable leather and twill 7-time champion jacket. Highly styled and soft leather with heavy cotton twill body, each jacket features the NASCAR champion logo with all 7 championship years emblazoned on the back. Ask for item N9181. It's only $399.99. Next, the sleek black nylon suplex jacket featuring the 7-time NASCAR champion logo along with Dale's signature. Available in all sizes, $125. It's item N9173. And check out this great 3-piece fan pack. Only $49.99 gets you this heavyweight engineered tee, high-quality fanny pack, and this bold 1994 champion bumper sticker. A great deal, item N9175. To order, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-258-1111. And now here's your host, Eli Gold, and our special guest, Dale Earnhardt.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to NASCAR Shop Talk here on ESPN. I'm Eli Gold, joined here by our special guest, Dale Earnhardt, 7-time NASCAR Winston Cup Series champion. And over the course of this next half hour, we'll not only talk about Dale's quest for title number 7, but maybe we'll get a little bit behind the scenes of who exactly Dale Earnhardt is and what makes him tick and all the motivations that has helped carry him to 7 titles. You, of course, will have a chance to purchase some great-looking commemorative items that do deal specifically with Dale's 7th NASCAR Winston Cup title. That's a mouthful. 7 championships, man. I'll tell you, you've done well.
It's unbelievable. It's really, as you get started in racing, you want to win races, and then you win a championship, and before long you've got 2 or 3. And we were looking when I had 5, and I just couldn't believe that, you know, I won 5, and we maybe could win 6, and won 6, and here we are, 1 and 7. It's just unbelievable. You never would have thought Richard Petty's record would have got tied or anything like that, and it happened, and it's really still sinking in that I've done it, and I still, you know, we got racing that's went on since then, since we locked it up, but it's just been really amazing.
Michael Jordan has 2 NBA championship rings, or 3 now. Joe Montana has 4 Super Bowl rings. You've got 7. Where do you stack up in perspective with these so-called mainline stick and ball sport athletes?
I don't know, Eli. I've really not analyzed all that. You know, I'm a big fan of Michael Jordan's and Montana and all these folks that have done so well in their careers, but in racing, I'm still just Dale Earnhardt. I'm still just a good racer. I like to go out and race hard and win races and hopefully win another championship down the road as we go. And that's our next plan, is to win another championship. But it's hard for me, myself, to base myself with. I still don't feel like I'm Richard Petty. I think still, you know, the king, or Richard Petty, you know, because, you know, I've looked at it that way for so long, I reckon. But I'm a good racer. I don't say that I'm better than this guy or that guy, or try to put myself in a certain class or anything. I just go out and race hard.
What went through your mind when you knew that Rusty Wallace at Rockingham had dropped out at lap 302, and you knew the title was all but yours? What went through your mind at that point?
Well, I was really stressed under pressure to not make mistakes, and for, you know, I wanted everything to go well for the next 3 races and not have problems, and I was really just concerned that, okay, we just can't have a major mess up here and something happened and he could gain a lot of points, and then the next race he could gain a lot of points, and then that happened to him. You know, he broke an engine, and it's just a big relief right at that point, because I had put so much pressure on myself, and the team was just making sure every you know, everything was going to be perfect with the car at the race and everything. We went and tested at Rockingham and everything. So when we fell out, I was just really relieved. And then after the race, I realized, you know, this is our 7th championship. We won the 7th championship.
And in typical Dale Earnhardt fashion, he won the title by winning the race at North Carolina Motor Speedway in Rockingham. We're going to come back and continue our chat with a 7-time titleist, but right now, take another look at some of the items that we're offering to you today here on Shop Talk.
Be one of the selected few to own this Jeffrey Hamilton 7-time championship leather and twill jacket. Item N9181 is $399.99. Outfit yourself as a true Earnhardt fan in this sleek championship jacket with 7-time NASCAR champion logo. Item N9173 is $125. Or get this Earnhardt fan value pack featuring a t-shirt, fanny pack, and bumper sticker. Get all 3 pieces for only $49.99. Item N9175. Call now, 1-800-258-1111. Remember, if the phones are busy, write down the number and you can call back anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. More of NASCAR Shop Talk coming up, so stay tuned.
There's no place on earth that I'd rather be than out in the open where it's all plain to see. If it's gonna get done, it's up to you and to me. And there's no place that I'd rather be. Come on along and head for the mountains and push here. Head for the mountains, it's cold and it's smooth and it's waiting for you. Come on, head for the mountains and push here.
Lately, Mike and I have been driving around, you know, trying to find the perfect house. It's going to have a fenced-in yard, a little garden, and inside we want lots of windows, hardwood floors, and a big brick fireplace. And just know we're going to find it. I know it.
At Fannie Mae, we're the nation's largest source of funds for mortgage lenders. Call us for a free guide to get you started on the path to home ownership.
You jerk. I never want to see you again. Oh!
Savan, soft 100% cotton pants. They're the only pants made with Process 2000, so they don't wrinkle, which means you'll always come off looking good, no matter what you've done.
Life is fun. You've got the pictures to prove it. With the Pentax IQ Zoom 115.
Welcome back to NASCAR Shop Talk. This cap featuring Dale's own specially designed 7-time champion logo is available 2 ways, with a t-shirt or with a sweatshirt. Get the cap with a 100% cotton tee, sizes medium to double extra large, only $38.99. It's item N9171. Or wear Dale's cap with his heavyweight roomy sweatshirt featuring the 7-time NASCAR champion logo. Cap and sweat combo, only $49.99. Item N9164. Cap sold with tee or sweatshirt only, not sold separately. Call 1-800-258-1111. Let's rejoin Eli Gold and the man himself, Dale Earnhardt.
We're at the Richard Childress Museum here in Welcome, North Carolina, and that Monte Carlo entered 15 races and finished in the top 10 in all 15 of those. And Dale, look at somebody painted a wheel mark on the side of the car. Why would they do that?
I don't think they painted that on there.
I don't think they did either.
I think that's the signature edition there.
The signature edition. How much in this business is psychological signatures? You are known as the intimidator, and folks just don't like to see you filling up their rearview mirror. How much of this business is in the mind?
Well, a lot of it is confidence level as a driver on the racetrack. Carries you through a lot of things. You know, I'm getting predicaments all the time, but you know, the aggressiveness of over the years have maybe brought a reputation along with it. But really, I race hard, and I'll give everybody room to race and go right on. And I've learned and made a lot of mistakes through my career, but it's been an exciting career through the aggression and the things that I've been through, but you just, you know, if it works for you and it helps you in competition, if a little bit of intimidation works, you know, that's good.
Let's talk about the real Dale Earnhardt. I've known you a lot of years now, when I had a whole lot more hair and what I had wasn't gray. I'm guessing that I don't know the real Dale Earnhardt, and that maybe outside of your family, your late father, maybe Neil Bonnet, nobody really knows the true Dale Earnhardt. Do you keep a facade in place, or am I reading it wrong?
I'm pretty much me. I'm, you know, like I said before, it's hard for me to think that I'm any different than anybody else. As far as I'm a race driver and I've won 7 championships. I'm still Dale Earnhardt. I still like to go to the dealership and kick around up there with the guys and talk about cars and things like that, or go out on the farm and work with my cattle or my horses or whatever. Still down-to-earth type guy. Still like the things that I used to like. Still hang around at the shop at night some with the guys and, you know, talk about racing just like we used to. And I'm still just the same old guy. I don't know what, I don't know if I mean to put on a different side or don't say that much around people. People think I'm different, but I'm really just an average Joe.
Is life in the fishbowl difficult for you? Have you finally learned to accept it, or can you ever?
Well, in this business, or any business, I think the popularity of our business has grown so much in the last 6 to 8 years that it's really mind-boggling. People hear it, and they hear it from us and the drivers about autographs, about things we do, about the appearances, and it's really hard to understand, hard to believe unless you just follow it. And if you're in the office during the day while I'm there, the phone calls, the autographs, the requests, the things that happen just in the office is just mind-boggling. But it's part of the business. I love the racing side, and then with that, without everything else that goes with it, with our sponsors and our fans and everything that goes with it, that, you know, the racing wouldn't be as good as it is today. So, hey, I'm going to take it all, and I'm going to try to carry the banner and do the best I can with it, and until I retire. And when I retire, then I can relax.
We're back to Richard Childress Racing and more with Dale Earnhardt right after you look at these items. We're coming right back.
Your choice of 2 exclusive combo offers. This cap and tee with the 7-time champion logo, $38.99, item number N9171, or the cap with this sweatshirt, $49.99, item N9164. They're yours by calling 1-800-258-1111 or send your check along with the item numbers and shipping to this address. We'll be right back after this. More talk and more items.
It may be too early to get you a tree, but it's the perfect time to decorate your home for the holidays at Heilig Meyer's Holiday Home Sale. Test ride this unique recliner sofa. It's a sofa, it's 2 recliners, all wrapped into one elegant piece for just $5.99. Other recliner sofas are on sale too, and recliners are on sale from $2.99. Hurry to Heilig Meyer's Holiday Home Sale. So when the holidays arrive, your home will already be spruced up. It may be too early to get you a tree, but it's the perfect time to decorate your home for the holidays at Heilig Meyer's Holiday Home Sale. You'll find savings like this 7-piece country-style dinette, just $3.99. This pine veneer cedar chest, just $138. And this jewelry armoire and your choice of oak or cherry finish, $149. Hurry to Heilig Meyer's Holiday Home Sale. So when the holidays arrive, your home will already be spruced up.
But number 34.
You'll never get past my linebacker.
I can't believe this.
Watch this.
Want some real excitement? Order ABC college football games on pay-per-view in addition to the game on your local ABC station. Check Friday's sports section of USA Today for games available in your area, or call your local cable company today.
Kind of looks like a helmet. It's kind of cool.
Fans and collectors alike will want to move fast to snap up these 2 strictly limited edition collectibles. First, this specially minted 7-time NASCAR championship plate from Hunter Manufacturing, featuring a detailed hand-painted design. Item N9169 is only $37.99. And second, this custom-made pocket knife commemorating Dale's 7 titles. Each knife is individually numbered. Item N9170 is only $39.99. Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-258-1111. Here's more from Eli and Dale Earnhardt.
We're with Dale Earnhardt today from Richard Childress Racing in Welcome, North Carolina. Richard has himself quite a business empire here, but so does Dale Earnhardt. You ever think that the young man from Kannapolis would get to this level of business, let alone sports?
Unbelievable. It's Richard has grown out of racing, and that's what I think makes Childress and I so good together, is because everything he does is around racing. Everything I do is around racing, and we do it together, and we've grown, we've accumulated a lot of things together. I've got a Chevy dealership and a lot of properties, rental properties and stuff, cattle, you know, some investments in stocks and things like that that I don't really used to get into. But things are, you know, really unbelievable, everything we've got. Teresa and I have been fortunate. But the business side of it, if you don't invest well or take care of yourself, when racing's gone, you'll be gone too. So we want to try to put some of it back, and real active with the church and Lutheran church there in Mooresville and things like that. The MRO, you know, everything you do, there's a lot involved.
You know, Dale said to us during the commercial break, he said, what do you want to talk about? I said, well, maybe the business end of this industry. He said, you'd better talk to Teresa. Your wife is very much the business organization for Dale Earnhardt.
Well, she's a great big part of it. In '82, when we got married, we started doing more and more contracts ourselves, and Teresa's pretty much my lawyer and my agent and everything all rolled in one, and she does a great job. And it's been a good relationship. We got a good working relationship as business and things like that. I love each other to death. We've been a good marriage too. Been fortunate to hire Don Hawk in the last couple of years, and he's added to our company as a manager, general manager, and helping us promote and do more things. And the people at the dealership, Tom Johnson, all the folks, that's the key, is having good people working with you. And that's what Childress has done with his race team. He's got all these great people that run each part of his team, that he can afford to do more and spread himself a little thinner over the team, because he's got great people through the team that does a good job.
We continue with the 7-time NASCAR Winston Cup champion, Dale Earnhardt, right after you take a look at these special items available today on Shop Talk.
A collector's special. Get one or both of these items. Special limited 7-time NASCAR champion plate is only $37.99, item N9169. Or custom-made pocket knife honoring Dale's 7 NASCAR titles, only $39.99, item N9170. Call now, 1-800-258-1111. There's more NASCAR Shop Talk coming up.
Goodyear announces 25% off some of our most popular passenger, performance, and light truck radials. 25% off. But you gotta hurry. The sale ends December 3rd at participating Goodyear retailers.
Due to technical difficulties, we're unable to show you the picture on the new Toshiba FST Perfect. The problem is your set. Unlike the FST Perfect, the world's flattest 35-inch picture tube, your screen is more curved, causing distortion and annoying reflections. We will try to correct this problem by asking you to get rid of your set immediately and buy the FST Perfect. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jerry McInnes, and it occurs to me that we all have the responsibility of taking care of our environment. Let's get together and work on it. You can make a world of difference.
Welcome back. A classic meets a legend, Stetson and Earnhardt. Wear this high-quality, 100% wool felt Stetson hat with this special concho created by the world-renowned Montana silversmiths. If you don't know your hat size, just measure your head at the temple and tell the operator the size in inches. We'll take care of the rest. Only $69.99. It's item N9168. But hold on, as a special offer, the Stetson is also available with this limited edition Western-style pewter belt buckle. Get both the Stetson and the buckle for only $89.99, item N9179. Call now, 1-800-258-1111. And now back to Eli and his guest, Dale Earnhardt.
Welcome back to NASCAR Shop Talk. Behind me is the Chevy Laguna that Richard Childress drove in the mid-70s. Behind our special guest, Dale Earnhardt, is the Chevy Monte Carlo that he drove back in the mid-80s. And now, Dale, in the mid-90s, we're looking at the new version of the Monte Carlo. You've done some testing. A lot of teams have. What's the report card?
Well, it's going to be good. I think the car is going to be a well-balanced car. We're worried about speeds a little bit right now on the speedways like Talladega and Daytona because of the configuration of the back end of the car. But still, I think it's going to be a good race car. It's going to be sort of like the Monte Carlo was when you ran it at Daytona and Talladega. It didn't qualify that well, but it was really a good race car. So, you know, we'll see what this car does as we get into it. We've got a lot of tests planned for, you know, January and March, February, really early stages of the season and going into, you know, those things. But the car, I think, is going to be a great car. We've done some testing. Neil Bonnet did the first test with the Monte Carlo, and he was really pleased with it in Michigan. So I'm looking forward to the racetracks like that.
Let's talk about some of the people in the sport. One day, Dale Earnhardt and Rusty Wallace and that generation will hang up the helmet, and then it'll probably be Jeff Gordon and whom?
And who knows? Well, I think Bobby Labonte's going to be there, and you know, there's always some new guys that pops up, just like Jeff did. You know, he was a rookie, and then he's won races this year, and he's moving right on up. So the new guys are coming, and NASCAR's working at trying to make the cars a little more competitive in configuration from the Busch Series, and maybe even on back into the late model stock where you run weekly shows. The competition's always good, and it gets even more so. We've had such a big field of cars this year, and the competition's been great. So you look forward to that more and more every year. But the young drivers, they're just going to pop up from nowhere, I think. You want to try to breed them or school them and bring them along, but really the great ones just come up like Ernie Irvin did, and Gordon, myself. You're there, you know.
How would Dale Earnhardt have done running against Ralph Earnhardt or running against the greats of years gone by, and vice versa? How might your dad have done running in 1994 against you?
Oh, I don't know. He'd be too old, probably, wouldn't he? I don't know. I raced against my dad once, but I had a 6-cylinder race car, and he had a V8. But, you know, we still had fun on the racetrack. But, you know, it'd really been, I think, an education. I think it would have been a lot of fun to do it. The times that I was on the racetrack and practiced with him, and then in one race I ran against him when they didn't have enough cars for the sportsmen, and we got to race with him at night, finished 4th. And it was a fun race. He taught me a little bit right quick, and carried me in the corner faster than I'd ever been. So, and he'd do that in practice too, but he'd do it to see just how much I could take. And it would be an education, I think, more than anything. You know, and a lot of fun in the education alone.
Well, obviously you've learned well. Dale Earnhardt is our guest. We're coming right back to welcome North Carolina. Stay with us.
You can wear this 100% wool felt Stetson hat with this silver concho honoring Dale's 7 championships. Item number N9168 is only $69.99. You can add this pewter belt buckle to your hat order for a total of only $89.99. Ask for item N9179. Call 1-800-258-1111. There's more NASCAR Shop Talk coming at you right after this.
Hey, Follies fans, pull up a chair and sit down, because you don't want to miss Sports Illustrated's fabulous Follies Fun Pack, featuring 2 amazing new videos, basketball's NBA Rewind, plus the NFL's 100 Greatest Follies, both free with your paid subscription to SI. In NBA Rewind, Ahmad is always near.
I'm working here.
NBA stars will do this, and also that. In the NFL's 100 Greatest Follies, you get the funniest of all time. So hang on to your shirt, because this could hurt. Call now, and Jolly Ball is what you'll see. It comes in your fun pack free. Get 54 issues of SI for only $1.47 an issue. Save over 50% off the cover price. Use your credit card. SI in your free fun pack make great gifts. Check a leg. Call now and get both fun pack videos free from SI. There is nothing in the world like Sports Illustrated. Get into it.
Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, knockout artists Jeremy Williams and Levi Billups go toe-to-toe. Top Rank Boxing on ESPN.
We're back with NASCAR Shop Talk. There's no better way to honor Dale Earnhardt's historic 7th NASCAR championship than with this lithograph by Sam Bass. This limited edition of 1000 is titled The Magnificent Seven and features Dale with all of his 7 Chevy steeds that he drove to his awesome achievement. Each lithograph is signed and numbered by the artist. Item number N9166 is only $125. And for the true art and Earnhardt aficionado, we have this very limited quantity of just 77 hand-corrected artist's proofs. Each is unique, each signed not only by Sam, but also autographed by the man, Dale Earnhardt himself. Ask for item N9167, the artist proof. It's $250. Both lithograph and the artist proof come rolled and ready for framing. Call now, 1-800-258-1111. Now back to Eli and Dale.
For the first time today on NASCAR Shop Talk, a great-looking lithograph from Sam Bass of Charlotte, North Carolina, depicting Dale Earnhardt's 7 championships and the cars he drove to those titles. What keeps you going? I am going to presume by saying that everybody in the sports world knows you. I'm guessing that you're comfortable enough to make sure the family is taken care of. What's the motivation now for Dale Earnhardt to continue?
To win the next race, to win the Daytona 500. To win the next championship. That's what it's all about. You know, I get in a race car and it's everywhere it is. A short track, maybe an appearance. I might go do a match race with one of the guys, Rader, whoever, or go race a short track somewhere, my Busch car or whatever. And I get in that car and I want to be the best. I want to be the first. I want to go the fastest or whatever. Even down in the test, when we're doing testing and there's other cars they're testing, you still want to be the fastest in the test, fastest in practice, fastest in qualifying. We're not always fastest in qualifying. Matter of fact, we don't do too good qualifying. But when the race starts, we are really good on the race day, and I want to win. It seems like, you know, next year is going to be the first year again. It's always fun. It's always new. I look forward to it.
You've bypassed Hurley Haywood to become the winningest driver in Daytona International Speedway history, yet that Daytona 500 always creeps into your conversation.
We won 24 races there.
Yeah.
And never won the Daytona 500. Maybe we could add some more wins to it this year with the Daytona 500. That'd be great, wouldn't it? We're in the Busch Clash. We're in several races down there. We've won the Goodies race 5 times in a row and won it 7 times total, so who knows? We add to that record.
Well, Dale Earnhardt, it's been a pleasure having you with us. Quickly in summation, you've got 7 titles. Richard Petty has 7 titles. Any way to compare the two of you?
I don't think so. Richard Petty's the king, and he's done so much for the sport and brought the sport so far, and you know, I've just been a small part of it. I've enjoyed everything I've done, and I'm proud of everything we've done. Richard Childress and myself, we're a team. Look forward to more.
And likely there will be more championships and race wins for Dale Earnhardt, our special guest. We'll have Richard Childress joining us here on our final show of the season. It'll be a special holiday show from here in Welcome, North Carolina, coming up after the NASCAR Winston Cup banquet. So we hope you can tune in on that evening. But right now, as we leave you, another look at all of the items we've been offering here today, commemorating the 7 NASCAR Winston Cup titles for Dale Earnhardt. So long, everybody.
Take your choice of art to honor Earnhardt. The limited edition lithograph signed by the artist Sam Bass, or the hand-corrected artist proof, only 77 exist, signed by the artist and autographed by Dale Earnhardt himself. Now let's take a look back at all the items on today's show. Be one of the selected few to own the Jeffrey Hamilton 7-time championship leather and twill jacket. Be the first to get this Dale Earnhardt championship jacket with the 7-time NASCAR champion logo, available for the first time here on NASCAR Shop Talk. Get this great Earnhardt fan pack value, including t-shirt, fanny pack, and the 1994 champion bumper sticker. Show your loyalty to the champion with this 7-time champion Earnhardt cap, available either with our exclusive t-shirt or sweatshirt. It's the collector's choice, our newly created collectible plate or pocket knife, and you can get them both. And on an American classic, the Earnhardt Stetson hat with 7-time champion silver concho, also available as a combo offer with this limited edition Western belt buckle. Don't wait. Call now. 1-800-258-1111. Or send your check with the item numbers and shipping to the address on the screen.
Who will walk away with $250,000? Find out as ESPN brings you final round coverage of the Golf Magazine Senior Tour Championship next